Okay, I've had several people lately ask me about what do I wear when it's really cold out. And when I started this run, it was like, I want to say it was like 4 degrees out and -1 wind chill. So that's just for reference. I'm going to tell you exactly what I wear, not because I'm telling you this is what you should wear. More importantly, I want you to listen to the why I wear it so you can then build your own outfit. I have a lot of cold weather running gear, different weights, different styles. I change it up depending if it's windy, if it's, morning and the sun is rising, or if it's night and the sun is setting, if it's, negative or not. Like I change it up. But the most important thing is layering so that you can change mid-run, and wicking things, because you do not want your sweat staying on your skin. You want technical fabrics that is going to pull it away from your skin. That is probably the most important thing. So I'm going to start top down. I wore my heaviest hat today. This is a knit hat from Brooks, but it is also lined. I do not know the specifics of this one because I actually won it, but I know that they sell a very similar hat. They probably sell this same hat. Probably the only thing that's special about this one is this embroidery, which is how I won it. But I did that. And underneath that, I actually ran like this. So ears covered, nose and mouth covered. This buff is cotton. I would not recommend that. I have a very lightweight wool one that is the Buff brand, but my friend has that right now and I need to get it back from her. So that is key. You can pull it up and down. If you have the wool one, you can pull it up and down better. This one freezes faster and it's a little harder to breathe in once it gets wet. So I do a lot of pulling it up and down when I do the cotton one. I also did this hoodie, and there's 2 reasons I did that. The hood, so if it got too cold, I could pull that up. It also has this extended neck, so it just protected my neck more. There's really nothing protecting your neck. There's not fat there. There's not a lot of muscle there. Skin's pretty thin. It's a easy area to get dry and chapped, I've noticed. So that's why I chose that. A road ID. A road ID is very important on this little thing that I'm covering up because it has my personal information. It has my personal information. It says my name, the year I was born, so they know how old I am, where I'm from, just my city and state, and then it has 2 contact people and their phone number. And then mine says no med history / NKA, no known allergies, so that EMTs or whoever would know that there's really nothing they need to know. That's where you'd put your diabetic. That's where you'd put your allergic to penicillin, bee stings, whatever on that. Really important. So there's that. My running watch, of course. And then another good thing about this sweatshirt and why I picked it is it has these really long sleeves with a cuff that can pull over. I don't like my hands getting overheated. It's a personal preference. So I run with this. It's a pretty, I call it a midweight, but it's probably more mid-lightweight glove. It's stronger than like a windbreaker. It has a layer in it, but it's not very thick. Once I get warmed up, it's plenty for me. But when I was starting, I ran, well, since this hand's not covered, I ran with it like this. Then once I got warmed up, I took it off. And then once I was done and I was walking again, I actually recovered because my hand was getting cold. But here's the other hint. My shirt underneath is long. I'll talk about that in a second. Put the shirt on with the thumb hole first. Put your glove over it. Because then if you do it the other way, if you had your glove underneath, the wind is just cutting right through. Trust me on this one. It doesn't seem like it would, but it does. So, mid-weight gloves. Let's talk about this thing quick. Hold on, I'm going to turn off the lights and show you. This is my Nox Gear vest. It can do lots of things, but there's the back. The front makes me very visible. You can change colors. It's easier to see back here. You can change all the colors to whatever you want. You can also change it to that, which is super noticeable and just really fun. This is also reflective, You can't see because there's no light shining on it, but it is also reflective. So there's a few more things. Hold on. There we go. So that is my vest that I wear. That's Knox Gear. If you want to know more about that, let me know. I have a buddy who is a rep for them and can get you a discount code. So let me know if you're interested in that and I will get you his information. Ugh, this thing is sweaty. Okay, so underneath I have a Nike base layer. It is insulated. I don't know if you can see that. It is insulated. I like the Nike brand because I have really long arms for my height, and they're long enough. They go all the way down. I have that. That's great. I also have Nike base layer tights on. I have smart wool socks on, thicker smart wool socks. I have 2 thicknesses of those. And my running shoes. And that's about it. Oh, and then my flip belt, which is that weird funky thing you saw there. This, with my phone in it. And it's not much, but it's actually another layer around your stomach, which is nice. So that's what I wore tonight. Another thing you can wear is vented sunglasses. So vents, you can see right here, there's holes cut in these lenses. These are my tints for when it's sunny out. I also have these, and you can see the vents better. These yellow tints are for when it's dark out. They make things pop. So they're still protecting you from the wind, which is when I wear them. Even if it's, you know, morning or night, I wear these, the yellow ones, because they'll protect my eyes from the wind and make things pop on the course. But these vents help it from not fogging over. They do still fog over, especially if you have a face mask of any sort on. But those are vented sunglasses that I wear too. Some other things, I'm trying to think. When it's not so cold, I have a lighter weight hat that actually has a ponytail hole. I love that thing. It has notches cut for the ears. I got that at Duluth Training Company. I will fold up a buff and just use it several layers thick as an ear thing, even warmer than that. And then I have just different levels of shirts. I have not insulated long sleeve shirts. I have lightweight jackets. Another really good thing, if you don't know, like I know my level, I could wear that hooded sweatshirt fine. Some people don't know. Maybe it's your first time running and it's cold out there. Let me get this lighting back. Wear things with zippers, because then you can always unzip them and vent, or you can zip them all the way up and seal. So things with zippers are really a good choice when you're just starting to run outside and you don't really know what your body needs, what your comfort level is. I think that's about it. So that's what I wear. I'm ready to get out of this gear. Good night.